G'day and welcome. I hope you've had fun because I sure have. We are back in the world of MoeEra, and I think we're making a cake, so that's something to look forward to. Okay, here we go. I wonder where I should start.
Let's begin from the base.
What do I have here? Tart, cake, and millefuele. Tough decision. Very tough decision. Let's go with the tart. Done. What comes next?
You'll need to choose a tasty filling.
What do I have here? Can't go past custard. Yep, all ready.
Last but not least, the topping.
What do I have here? Strawberries. Looking good. The imaginary cake is ready. We shall consume it at once. Sound good?
This looks a bit strange. I should have been the one making it. I appreciate your effort, but it doesn't look very good.
Maybe I should have gone with cream instead of custard. Well, that was an attempt.
Don't worry, it's still better than nothing.
Well, it's not even real, so it's not like there's any loss. We didn't use up any money getting the ingredients. And I've never made a cake before.
Well, wait, it's actually nothing, right?
No one wants my imaginary cake. How could they? In the end, our combined visualization powers were still not enough. The cake was a lie. It was a lie after all. The robot was right.
Yummy. Better than your imaginary cakes, huh? Hey, go easy on my fancy cakes. Alright. Yeah, and thanks for the cookies, Seema. You're welcome. I'll bring more if you like it. How's the tea? Your Highness, the tea is awesome. Cut it short. Glad you liked it. I found an awesome shop with Sencha, Ganvacha, and all. Oh, you know a lot about it. I bet it's also very expensive. Yes, but it's well worth the money. By the way, Seema, is it true that you have a...
What's that word?
Hermes scarf?
Hermes? Hermes? interesting designs and patterns on their mugs there.
It is true, but I only wear it on weekends, occasionally. I could wear it 24/7. Don't you think others would judge you? The brand is this famous. Oh yeah. I'll save money and buy it on sale. No, this brand doesn't put their goods on sale. They don't need it. How foolish of them. I'd rather say it's foolish to discuss these topics when we have Matt here.
Don't worry, I'll just sit idly by and take up space.
Oh yeah, Matt is highly unlikely to appreciate it.
What is it?
Let's talk about something fun then. Deal. Here's the story. Yesterday this guy calls me again. Then the one who expresses it.
Pardon me. I had a sip of my water and now I'm getting gas from it.
The one who expressed his feelings to you with, "Oh my love letter." No, don't make fun of knights in shining armor. They're almost extinct.
We're in Japan, right? I didn't know there were knights.
Welcome to the jungle. Yeah, he calls me then.
I sit there in silence. Oh, that's better.
Matt, I'm sorry. We're getting distracted again. Well, I tried my best. Go ahead and choose your topic of choice. Where do you want to work? I'm talking about the future.
Well, this requires more watering. And if that wasn't a hint, I'll just tell you. I might look at some sort of, as a career, some sort of gardening job or something to do with nursery. I really like plants. But that's probably not the choices that we'll get from this mob.
Haven't thought about it yet. What about marriage? Alright, we shouldn't forget about Matt. Matt, what about your marriage? No. What? I'm just eating my cookie.
In Australia, we call them bickies. Actually, I'm totally cool with everything. It's warm and comfortable here. I feel like a fat cat laying out in the sun. And all the bickies are gone. Well, as they say, time you enjoy wasting is not wasted time. I'm on my way home. Evening already. Time sure flies. Suddenly I see Ermi nearby, the convenience store. I think your little thing is that your voice will change every time I see you, because I can't remember it.
Hey, what's up? How was the club?
It was alright, I guess.
Look, maybe you could take me in after all. I promise to do my best.
It's not my choice whether you're allowed in. Admittance is only granted by Nana, Seema, and Mata. I'm okay with this, but I think the girls don't want to. We still have plenty of time on our hands, just keep asking.
What should I do to raise my chances of being accepted?
I have an idea. Promise you won't get mad?
Of course not. I'd really appreciate it.
Look, Amy, you're a nice guy. Problem is, nice guys aren't popular. Maybe you should change your game a bit.
If only I knew how.
I'll be honest with you. It's easier said than done. I'm acting high and mighty now. But if I were to go on a date with one of the girls, man, not sure I wouldn't act like an idiot.
Wow, really? You look pretty confident.
Yeah, that's the complete opposite of how I am. Exactly, it's all about the looks. Why don't you work on how people perceive you?
I'll give it a shot.
By the way, who's the best girl here? I don't really know. They're all cute here, Amy. Why do you want to know?
True that. Hey, I think girls from another class like me. By the way.
Why? What do you have that they're interested in?
I look at them from time to time. And today, like 2 girls returned my look.
Don't read too deeply into it. They could have just happened to look at in your general direction.
See? It's a hint, Matt.
I think we're gonna let him think that for a while.
You think it sounds cheesy, don't you? Come on, I know you do. Between us, I also know I don't stand a chance in this school. One accidental look is the most intimate thing I can expect from a girl here.
Hey, what's wrong with you? You're doing fine.
I appreciate your effort, but you're a bad liar.
Amy, seriously, go get some rest.
Maybe you're right.
I'll start with buying some snacks at this store. See you tomorrow. See you, Amy.
Still, Amy. What sort of name is that?
Oh, by the way, Matt. What's that?
Please don't forget to play my game. It's important.
10 minutes walk, and then tea and slippers. Yes, when the weather gets cold, you need to put your slippers on. Did you know, in the summer, this summer, here in Australia, where I'm from, it got to 50 degrees Celsius. A bit over 50 degrees. It was absolutely boiling. Now it's hovering around 10. Home Sweet Home. Edgy movies and games often have a lengthy monologue about the main hero's room. Words confined in prison cell are a must in that case. It's like an author feels that cliche? Yeah, I think that's it. I just haven't seen it spelt that way. Maybe I don't usually see that word. It's funny how you see some words and you just don't register them. Scripts deserve jail time. Anyway, my place is very comfy. Having a 2-bedroom apartment all for yourself is great. Well, right now I do have a flatmate though. And who is this?
Hey, did you buy anything tasty for me? By the way, a strange girl came and left something for you. It's on your table. Was this your classmate? She left so quickly. Her ears were so weird.
Is this still... Are we in the same world?
When are you going to buy a new console? This one's so old.
Don't diss the old consoles. They're, how you say, antiques or artifacts. That's right, there's a strange scroll on my table. Got there in the end. I open it up. What? Looks like a remnant from the 8-bit era. Is this intended to make me think about something? I wonder who made it and why. Alright, it's time to do my homework. Great, all done. Man, my back is stiff. I decided to rise and stretch my cramped muscles. Why don't I check out Ermy's game? I'm quite sure it's something... Yeah, something. I didn't click anything.
What are you thinking about?
Let's play Ermy's game. I don't think I'm supposed to be here. This thought is nothing new to me. In fact, it's what I wake up to every single morning. I must admit, it's a rather disappointing thought, almost as much as waking up hungry. Yes, hungry, as it tries to devour me day by day. To no avail. I never retaliate, yet it always stops after the first bite. I probably taste awful, like a sour grape. I've been here, I've been there, I've been everywhere, man. I've been in between. I don't believe in aliens. Why not? There's a high probability that aliens actually exist. Yet, I always feel like one. Where am I supposed to be then? If only I knew. If only they knew. No one does. Seriously. It's just some people are ridiculously good at hiding the obvious. After some time, I decided to change my strategy and get rid of every single thought appearing in my feverish mind. Completely, entirely, eternally. After some time, I found the best solution to do so. Something which I called mindless living, as opposed to this mindfulness nonsense, oh so popular among the masses. Mindless living is easy. You simply need to be dead tired all the time. I mean, when you're exhausted, you don't want to think. You don't want to sleep. No, you want to sleep. Gotta keep that... The very different meanings, those two lines. In a way, I decided to go through an inverted Maslow pyramid. Strangely enough, soon my body got used to being deprived of sleep. I drastically cut down my calorie intake as a next step. This also allowed me to become quite slim. It concentrated me 100% on food and food only, regardless of how tired I was. Meat, fish, pasta, pizza. I could smell each of these words. You're smelling words? By the way, who was that flatmate? I'm not a monk or anything, so limiting myself that much became problematic. My stupid body craved sleep and food. Feed me. Get me some rest. Every time I succumbed to that voice of reason, I ate until I was about to blow up, and then I could sleep for a day or so, only to wake up and think, I'm not supposed to be here. I realized I struggled that much because I probably lacked training. After all, I thought my mindless living should be treated not only as a clever invention, but also as a skill to develop. I decided to pursue a career in it, and shortly after, I found my dream job. It was the number one in my shortlist. In fact, it got me enlisted. In the military? Yes, I joined the army. You could have guessed. However, they fed me so well at the training camp that my silly mind decided to think again. So annoying, I'm telling you, and there was no stopping it. A phone started to ring in my head, from time to time, driving me crazy. I know that as soon as I pick it up, I'd hear the same phrase. Hey, I don't think you're supposed to be here. That's why as soon as I could, I asked to be moved away from the grass-fed heaven of a military base to a wild, stinky battlefield. Codenamed Hermes, that was my new name. Have you ever heard of a soldier named Hermes? Well, me neither. I've been the happiest man on planet Earth since my first deployment. But then it ended with a buzz. At least that's what I last heard. The buzz of a bullet, before it got so dark and lonely around me. Darkness gave way to a white tube of light that sucked me in like a vacuum. What a strange place that was, going all the way up to somewhere above the clouds. I could have sworn I saw familiar faces of people long gone from this world. They looked like they wanted to tell me something, but all I could hear was that annoying buzz. Or maybe it sounded more like a distorted phone call. Doesn't matter though. I don't think I'm supposed to be here. I spent enough time in the otherwise unremarkable room, spare for a very weird note on a whiteboard. To leave this room, you must tell me the answer. What does it mean? Who, me? What's the question to begin with? The only semblance of a hint came from a few more words below. 4 in total. Love, hate, life, or death. Well, so what of it? All this makes no sense.
I know, dear. What is the question, I wonder? That's what my friend and I are trying to realize.
A young woman appears seemingly out of nowhere, dressed in an overly tight nurse uniform. She carries a syringe filled with a strange bright liquid. Who are you?
My name is Sophie. Nice to meet you. As for my friend, he doesn't talk much, so I'm afraid I can't introduce him to you properly.
Your friend?
Yes, he's right in my hand. My precious friend who always knows the truth. Always. But today, it seems.
I thought back to my military training. The best way to deal with mentally unstable people is to take them seriously. I guess it's nice to have such a wise friend.
More like persistent. I should say, it takes my friend quite some time to kick in. But then, there's no stopping him, and you're guaranteed to tell me everything I want.
She moves closer, and I can't help but notice that the button on Sophie's blouse is about to be ripped off by her, well.
Hey darling, care to have a taste? Who knows? Maybe you're just pretending not willing to tell me the answer. Hey, I really want to get out of this place. I don't think I'm supposed to be here.
Alright, who the hell are you?
Hey, Stay away. She's clearly out of her mind.
This room gets more crowded now that a second girl wrapped in a latex costume serving presumably no other purpose rather than an aesthetic one shows up in front of me.
I'm much saner than you, Megan, right? At least I'm not making up a ridiculous explanation of what bound us all together here like you do. It's not ridiculous. It's true. I come from an era far more advanced than yours. I know things you can't even imagine. See, that's what I'm talking about. Megan thinks she's from the future. Still don't believe me? Fine. What's your last memory before you got here? I'm asking you as well, by the way. What's your name?
Hermes.
So Hermes, do you remember anything?
And with that, I think that's where we'll leave it. If you enjoyed it, be sure to leave a like. If you enjoy what I do, why not subscribe? And if you can, kick a Billy. And not that Billy, it's a different Billy. Alright. Cheers.